Four decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the Players. Well, we have already seen three scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds. Check the Sunday leaderboard. Frank Sunday here at TPC Sawgrass. We have seen so many great moments in this championship going back to the 1970s. Winners like Jack Nicklaus and Lee Trevino. Then, ultimately, it found a home at the stadium course, 1982. Jerry Pate the winner. And then Freddie Couples and Greg Norman. Onward, Tiger, and Rory McIlroy. And now our featured golfer may be on the precipice of joining that group as a Players' champ.
I think that's the hardest thing for them today, Rich, is to not think about that illustrious list of winners. And, you know, you talk about 1982 when they first found a home. That's when this became their championship. And I mean the best players in the world. So if you can try and keep that in the back of your mind and really just think about the way in which you've got to attack this golf course and not get too far ahead of yourself, because when you come to 16, 17, and 18, everybody knows, whether it's us, the people watching, or the player themselves, water and peril are in play on every single shot. Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And that score moves to, get this, 40 under par. Frank, what do you make of the par 5 second?
Doglegs to the left, so there's a decision to be made here all the time, but a good hooking tee shot. That takes the trees on the left out of play, and even the rough on the right. Good tee shot here. I've seen people get home with as little as a 5-iron.
And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That finished off for par here with the second. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass, relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
That one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain well under par. Frank, how important is positioning off the tee here?
Well, we saw a positional tee shot at 1 and 2. This is another one here at 4.
Frank, how difficult is it to access the hole location if you miss the fairway here at 4?
Well, if you miss it left, I've got to say the lesser of two evils is to be in the bunker on the right.
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing. High launch angle. That was just about perfect. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4. Oh, that goes speeding by the hole. That may go all the way off the back of the green, and I think it will. Now, things going from bad to worse in short order here. That's one you'd like to have made. Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4, though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple 2-shotter.
And you saw that one kick up some sand. It is indeed in the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
Oh, that shot took some guile, nerves, confidence to hit it out of that fairway bunker. And inside 10 feet, that's as good as anyone on the PGA Tour.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. Will certainly help the cause. Another shortish par 4, the 393-yard par 4 6th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
Well, there's 2 bunkers down the left, but that's not really the problem. If you hug that left side, there's palm trees that come into play on that second shot.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
11 feet away. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he will definitely not say no to that. Well, no shortage of trouble here at the 451-yard par 4-7. You've got that fairway bunker that goes forever, and then the lateral water hazard running almost the entire left-hand side of the hole. There's trouble wherever you look here. That one going to split the middle. Maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
He's looking at 121 yards to the front of this green. 126 to fly it all the way to the hole. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
Good chance at one.
Oh, just the strike, the sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. But the run here, that a third consecutive birdie, will certainly help the cause. Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par threes, justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is longest of the 4 par threes, plus it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
Okay, that's not one he'll remember, but he still has a decent chance to get out of here with a par. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Okay, that's good par. It is in to save par. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 ninth?
Just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you hit a good drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2. But you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
This one working up the right side. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
"12 feet still to go." Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. A dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
137 is the number. And that wind, it's coming from right to left. So you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
Safely in. Well, it's a par here at the 10th. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank. if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
Now to the short par 4 12. It was but there is some risk involved, and that's the way it should be for a par 4. This is right up against the green, so players have to make a decision here.
What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
So after nearly driving this par 4, his second from behind the green. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Hole number 13 here at Sawgrass. Tricky 181-yard par 3.
You don't have to hit directly at this flag. When that flag's at the back there, you can use the contours. When it's on the left, once again, you can use the ridge in the middle of the green. Matter of fact, one of the hardest hole locations is when it's in the front right, because that's when you have to be perfect.
That one safely on the putting surface. Now this for another birdie. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich. And when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. That one was running so high. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right. And really 2 good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly, and 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
102 yards to the front, 108 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
The pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here. That was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, but a great result in the fairway. That is started right, and that is trouble. Oh, and let's hope that's not a precursor of things to come. It is into the lake here at 16. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Good putt there, though it is a bogey here at par 5. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Frank, how early in the round are you thinking about the shot at 17?
Well, when you're playing well, you're pushing it ahead. Maybe you don't think about it till 14 or 15. If you're struggling, you might be thinking it early as the 5th or the 6th hole. But put it this way, when you make the walk from 16 to 17, you are thinking of it every inch of the way.
That needs to get up. Oh my goodness, even with a terrific round going on, this hole just gets in your head. It's hard to explain, and that ball is into the water at 17. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his 3rd at the par 3. Okay, after a lost ball on the tee shot, you'll take that as it'll reach this island green. Yeah, this hole's giving him fits, but that's pretty good right there. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
That's going to need to hang on. Yep, into the water here at 18. So now after the drop, time to try again. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
Now a putt from 24 feet away. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. And that does it for us here at TPC Sawgrass. Great day, Frank.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over the last 25 to 30 years.
For my partner, Frank Nobilo, and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from the TPC Sawgrass and EA Sports.